we're going to the costume party tonight. Let's be cops.
Boss tip, walk in the building, I own it.
People actually think we're cops.
Whoa, what do we have here?
Look, officer, this is... Oh, that's ripping. Thank you.
Damn.
Let's Be Cops stars that Junior Wayans boy, Damon Wayans Jr. And who's the guy that he's with in
Jake Johnson.
Jake Johnson. Okay, these two guys, they're on the New Girl together, that TV show.
Yeah.
With that girl with them big ass eyes.
Right.
And
the one who's not Katy Perry.
Yeah, exactly. People get those girls mixed up all the time. But in this, I guess in that show, those two guys, they get along so well that they say, you know what? Let's just go off and make a movie together.
Right. I'm sure this is a script that's probably been floating around for a while and say, hey, these two guys, they got some heat. People love them from TV. This will be the thing that'll just move them over to the next phase.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? You can tell that these guys, they do get along very well. You can tell that they entertain each other. They make each other laugh. They sit up there and they admire each other's sense of humor. Too bad they're only doing that for themselves. Because I'm sitting up there, because that's the kind of movie this is, man. This is the kind of movie where they don't have, we've had a lot of this summer. They don't have a whole movie to fill. So when they do that, in these kind of movies, a comedy like this, they just let these motherfuckers just mug. Like, you know, they just let them make funny faces and goof off each other and just do whatever the fuck they want to do. And I can tell that they're sitting up there having a good time. I know the director, when they say cut, the director's like, oh, guys, that was great.
Everybody's laughing. Everybody on the set, all the crew.
The crew, these two guys, Damon Wayans Jr. and Jake Johnson, is that his name? Yeah, they're sitting up there. Hey, bro, that was funny what you did. Oh, man, that's not as funny what you did, bro. You know, and I'm sitting up there thinking, I ain't with y'all. I ain't hanging with these. Ain't shit funny to me.
The problem with this is that, you know, the structure of how these comedies are done these days is that they don't really have much of a script. They have sort of an outline. They have a general plot. Okay, well, we'll just shoot it all and then just edit it together, whatever we think is funny.
Okay, well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for you, Martin, but I can tell you the thing that really bugged the shit out of this, bugged the shit out of me in this movie right here. Damon Wayans has got to be the dumbest black man in movies I've seen in years. And let me explain to you why.
Okay.
Cops out there killing black men like it's Negro hunting season. And this fool wants to piss them off by dressing like one? Like impersonating a cop, like you want to die. I mean, look at him right now. That's the reality of him dressing like a cop right there. Oh shit, I'm about to die. Yet, you have got to be the most ignorant motherfucker in film that I have seen to date. You want to go out there and make yourself a moving target for fucking cops? Want to do the thing that pisses them off? Am I reading too much into this?
Did you see the movie or just watch the trailer?
I'm saying this because I've seen the movie and I see life.
Because no. I know you see life. It's just that I'm baffled because his character spends the entire movie, like when I talk about my problem with the movie, his character spends the entire movie going, I don't want to do this. You're an idiot. This is stupid. Let's stop. To where I was kind of like, all right, I get it. That makes sense for you to be the one saying like, hey, this isn't a bad idea. I'm black, which he does at first. But through the entire movie, I was kind of like, dude, you're starting to be annoying. Either actually stop or just get with the program. You got a point. And that's what even makes me angry. Because he's saying the whole time, this is stupid. For me, this is life endangering. And this motherfucker just goes with it. What's wrong with this picture right here? I tell you what's wrong with it. Guess who's going to get shot first? Of course. I guess who's the only one that's going to get shot. And by the way, he ain't even sitting in the front seat. That bullet will go right around Jake Johnson into Damon Wayans' ass right there. And Damon Wayans Jr. knows it. Look at it. He's like, I'm fucked. Yeah. I'm dead. Right now, that Negro's life is flashing right before his eyes. And that's which it was in that scene. No, it was. Yeah. And he should have known. That's like 20 minutes into the movie. We got a whole like 60 minutes left. It's one of these things where like, yes, the idea of doing this is it's reckless and you can go to jail. Or like, well, I'm sorry, did I say jail? I meant prison. You can go to federal prison. Or be killed easily. So to propel this movie, the characters have to confront that and then have a compelling reason to say like, yes, but we're going to do it anyway. And for Jake Johnson, okay, that's what he does. He's in it right off the bat. And we see from the first off, early on, that he's a little unstable. Him I could buy. He's into it. But yeah, Damon Wayans Jr. the whole time going like, I don't know. I don't think we should do this. I'm like, dude, Yeah, you need to say that at first, but you're starting to get on my fucking nerves.
What, you know what? And that's another problem with this movie right here. These two sons of bitches are just stupid. Just fucking dumb. And you can get away with that in a movie. You can be stupid in a film. You can do idiotic things, but you got to be likable. These two assholes, there's nothing I like about them at all. They're bumbling. They're the typical odd couple where one guy is just totally obnoxious and out of control, and the other guy's just there to say over and over again, you're an idiot.
Yes, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. I was like, man. Okay, see, I thought Jake Johnson was funny. I mean, I got some laughs out of it, and it's usually because of him. And he was that loose cannon. And
he was bringing. See, I didn't like him. He's bringing kids into this fucked up situation and everything.
We're seeing movies like this all the time. It's like Bad Words with Jason Bateman. Like the idea of bringing kids in, having a relationship with those kids. You know, it was played in a way that, like, you know, this is fantasy, but it's funny because he's a man child. I mean, they even go to the point where like everybody from his high school is like, man, you were the star quarterback. What you doing now? Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking at my old tapes, I guess.
No, both these guys are fucking idiots. No, he's the main one.
He has a clear motivation, and I was with him. It's just Damon Wayans Jr.'s character, like down from his job, the way he handles himself, the way he reacts to things. I'm like, I'm not buying it, and I'm not liking it. Yeah. And his character is just so one note. I'm like, he's dragging the whole thing down.
Well, that's who, Damon Wayans?
Yeah.
Well, see, both these guys. The reason why this movie bothers me so much is because they try to get you to like these characters by having sympathy for them.
Oh,
They start out they start out as losers. One guy, he ain't got the nuts to go in and confront his boss at his gaming company to show his idea. That's Damon Wayans Jr. And then the Jack Johnson character, he's just a has-been from high school. Ain't done a goddamn thing with his life except being a herpes commercial.
Right.
And it was years after, that was years ago.
Right.
He's run that shit dry. So both these guys, because they're fucking up their own life, they decide to go out and do something that's even dumber. And like I said, I can get with that. We see dumb characters. We see dumb cops in movies. Channing Tatum and fucking Jonah Hill.
Yeah. 21 or 22 Jump Street.
Dumb as shit. But they're funny and they're charming.
Yes.
These motherfuckers right here, they're grating, they're annoying, they're whiny, and they are doing I like the premise of this. You know, you take a dumb premise and you make it even more annoying and dumb. They want to be cops. And they want to go out and do one of the things that could get you in trouble the most, because you're flaunting it. You're impersonating a cop. You're walking around in public. And cops can see that shit. But this is a movie. I'll let it go. But while they're dressed up as cops, what do, man? They are the worst cops. They go out there. They're running people off the road. They're brandishing their gun everywhere. They're harassing people on the street. Kind of like real cops.
Yeah, I was going to say. They ain't that far off from real cops.
So wait a minute. No wonder nobody took notice. I had to catch myself right up on my
I was going to say, like, why, what did you miss? Did you actually see this movie?
I actually caught myself like, wait a minute. I'm really not proving my point.
I mean, the most unrealistic thing is that they're not beating up innocent people.
That's true. The most
that's how the cops would have caught them.
About the most unrealistic thing about this movie is that they ain't shot about 5 black men throughout the whole thing. I'm surprised Jake Johnson didn't turn his gun on Damon Wayans Jr.
I like the way it started. I like the way they rolled them into this. Mm-hmm. Just the casual, like, hey, we're wearing the uniforms and people taking us seriously. Like, whoa, look at this power we got. And then to the idea that, okay, it was one night, it was crazy, let's forget about it. But Jake Johnson, who ain't got shit going on in his life, goes, hey man, I'm gonna keep it going. Let's keep doing this. But in the middle, they didn't have a middle. They didn't really know what to do. I mean, there's a plot with some mafia guys and an MMA fighter, kingpin villain. And all that, pretty generic.
Well, kind
of thing you see in like a movie like Ride Along.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. When the movie has nothing to say, they either let them just kind of ad lib, and they don't do it that well with each other. I don't know why. And the other thing that they do is, well, let's just bring in this old tired plot, which is, they're going to get in trouble with somebody. They're going to be cops. They're going to try to go out there and be super guys, be super cops.
Yeah.
And they're going to fuck with the wrong criminal. And that's what they do. They end up getting mixed up with the Russian mob. Now, I will tell you something. I hate that this movie is not that good, because out of all the backwards ass things that this movie does, it does do one thing that's kind of progressive. Can you guess what I'm saying?
Would it be the interracial relationship?
At least they let Damon Wayans get the white girl.
Hey man,
Damon Wayans Jr. get the white girl.
I'm telling you, Corey, we live in a different time. It ain't.
Oh shit! I think they coming right now. You hear the police sirens?
I do.
Shit, I better dump it. They come crashing.
Yeah,
through
but
this
it's
wall.
probably just Damon Wayans and Jake Johnson. I ain't worried about them.
Yeah. That's why I am scared. Because two things are going on in this scene that I'm about to show you. Nina Dobrev is the girl that is the love interest for Damon Wayans Jr. Right off the bat, they don't even try to like make a race thing out of anything. No. Jake Johnson's like, hey man, he don't even say go after that white girl. He's like, hey man, she likes you, go after that girl. It's kind of a cool scene until they do something completely fucking stupid at the end.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had no idea that you were a cop.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We're more than cops. Yeah, we help all the intense units, SWAT, FBI. The other day we're on a 5150, and this guy comes off with a sawed-off shotgun, right? And bang, bang, bang!
Dude, ain't doing shit for his game.
J-Rock
he ain't doing shit for his own game.
True.
Fool you. And we all at the Force talk about, we think he needs a serious back massage.
Okay. I'm Josie.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Chang?
Oh, Chang. Yeah. Chang. Yeah. It's a family name.
I'm sure I will see you around, Officer Chang.
She likes you, man. You don't mess with the law. Cheers.
It's okay. Everybody relax.
These dumb motherfuckers wouldn't last a day being cops. They end up.
How would you know? How would you know?
Martin, you don't.
We talk about cops everywhere. This is L.A. They got the worst cops in the world.
These dumb motherfuckers would get shot either by criminals or by the cops if they don't shoot themselves first. I mean, even she's looking like maybe that's a mistake. Look at this shit right here. Out there. I'm on the wrong shit right here. Laughing out at shit. Showing their guns out there in public. Raising up their pistols, scaring people. These dumb motherfuckers would shoot each other in the head before anything would happen.
The guns are fake.
Are they?
Yeah. You didn't see this goddamn movie. You lying son of a bitch. I knew it. There's like too many things you just dropping.
Man, I saw the movie. I did. In fact, I can tell you I can even tell you this much. And by the way, don't try to shit on me. You trying to defend this shit right here? It ain't me. That's you, man. You gonna sit up and defend this dumb shit?
Hey, man.
I saw this shit enough to be mad at it. I don't think you saw it because you sit up here trying to defend this.
No. I'm pointing out details that you should know.
You know what? I was too busy looking at all the other dumb shit that they were doing to pay attention to whether those guns were real or not.
They make several points about the fact that those guns are fakes and don't work.
And it don't even matter because the thing is, whether they fake or not, somebody's gonna come on the scene seeing them doing some dumb shit with realistic looking guns, and the cops gonna take them out. Why do you see this movie as being a good thing so much?
Oh, well, let me just say that I wouldn't say this is a good movie. I would just say that what I found positive about it is that, one, it's not as terrible as I thought it was going to be. I mean, because it could have just been horrible. Two, I did get laughs out of Jake Johnson. Not all the time, but more than more than most of the time he's on. Most of the time he's on. I did. He's just not on enough for me. And the other thing is that a big thing that I found positive about this movie. This might be the one time a movie had Rob Riggle where he was not an obnoxious asshole.
You know what?
Because they use him for that all the time.
You know what? That is true, man. Rob Riggle, and if you don't know who Rob Riggle is, let me go ahead, because y'all probably think of some little puny guy. No, Rob Riggle's a big funny guy that'll beat your fucking ass too. You've seen him. This guy right here, ex-Marine who just happened to be funny.
Yeah.
And in every movie they have him in, he is loud, he's obnoxious, but I will give you that. In this movie, he's kind of heroic.
Yeah.
He's actually kind of cool, but that ain't enough.
Well, it's not.
He can't save this movie.
The thing is, this is one of those movies I watch where I was more frustrated by the movie than anything, because I was like, you know what? There's a lot that could have been done with this premise. They set up something that could have worked. What we saw with 22 Jump Street, it's proven, like, yeah, if you got the same creative team on that, they could have taken this and really gone somewhere with it.
Yeah, they could have.
The problem with this movie is that it doesn't push enough in one way or another. It's not funny enough. It's not edgy enough. They could have made it mostly a drama with some comedic elements. You just watch these two guys who are going like kind of a psycho way, and you just kind of like on the edge of your seat, like, damn it, man, they're gonna get caught.
You know what?
But you don't feel that like, oh, they're gonna get caught. You're just like waiting for them to finally confess.
They could have done some Beverly Hills Cop thing with it.
Yeah.
Where it could have turned serious, and that's another thing with this film that kind of disappoints me. I bring up Beverly Hills Cop because Beverly Hills Cop is a very funny film, which worked on the dramatic level because they had a really scary villain in there. Now, somebody comes into this movie who I respect and is actually doing a good job. Andy Garcia steps up, and even Andy Garcia is looking like, wow, man, this shit.
I did have that look.
Look, he's looking like right now, like this shit. It's too late. Well, I've already signed a contract.
That is the thing. Like he seemed to be like acting in a dramatic movie. Like he comes on the scene. He had actual lines written that he delivered well.
No, he's scary. When he sits down and tells Jake Johnson, you know what? I know you ain't no real cop, and I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, listen, you're gonna die here today. You know that, right?
Yeah.
And you could either die slowly, or we could just make it quick and painless.
And Andy Garcia is so cool with those lines. There's something about a villain who don't have to yell. Because when they don't have to yell, they mean that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't have to play.
Yeah.
I can say this calmly because it's gonna happen.
Plus, when he's calmly says, like, listen, you're gonna die here today, all right? You know you can't talk him out of it.
No, he's already made up his mind.
At that point, you know, ain't no plead, no begging, no bargaining.
And he's looking at you just like that.
Uh-huh.
You know I'm gonna cut your nuts off and put them in your mouth, and you're gonna choke to death, right?
Like the fact that you put me in a position where I had to tell you this means it's already gonna happen.
And that's the way he's looking at the director. He's like, you know, you put me in this movie and wasted my time, so I'm gonna have to kill you. You know that, right? You dumb motherfucker. It's gonna happen. I'm sorry. Hey, listen, y'all. I wanted to like this movie. I saw the trailer for it. Hi actually was telling me about this film a while back because he's seen it about 3 times because, you know, he's the rep.
Yeah, yeah.
And he said, man, that movie gets worse every time I see it. And I said, but, you know, I was high. And I was like, High might have been a bad mood that day or something. I'm looking at the trailer and I say, this is funny. I've really been rooting for that one Wayans to come in and do something where he's not as obnoxious as the other Wayans.
And he's still not.
And he's not.
That.
But he does, like his uncle Marlon, he has to come in and do I guess that's just in the Wayans genes.
Yeah,
just say,
that's in the family way.
It's just in the family. It's in that DNA to say, he's not as bad as the others, but it's still annoying to me. And to let you know, I saw this movie, Martin. I will conclude with this, just to let you know. Now you probably saying you walked into the movie and walked out and came back at the end.
Yeah, you went out to take a phone call.
Yeah,
came back.
I went to go get something to eat. Uh-huh. Came back. No. The thing that really got to me about this is that I can't tell you the ending because I don't want to spoil this dumb shit for you, but I was liking it. I wasn't fond of the movie, but I was liking it a little bit better until the very end. When I thought some of these people redeemed themselves, and the movie ends with them doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
So with that, the movie, I was rooting for it so bad, but this movie annoyed the hell out of me so bad. It gets some old bullshit.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. What do you have to say?
Man, I don't like this movie enough to defend it. I would just say,
you
like,
do.
I would just say
what you're doing right now.
When it started, there was a point early on in the movie where I thought, you know what, this could end up being a matinee. It really could. And about 30 minutes later, I was like, nah, you in that rental territory, and now it's just a matter of whether you're going to be high, medium, or low. And by the time it was done, I was just like, fuck it. It's just a regular rental. I mean, there's some things there that, like I said, if I hadn't laughed at all, and it's weird, you watch these trailers, so many scenes that aren't in the movie.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I think I saw everything in there.
No. There's a bunch of stuff I keep seeing here and there.
Okay.
And it's like, wow, they just shot everything they could, and this is what they decided to cobble together. A big problem with this movie is that it's an hour and 49 minutes, and that 19 minutes needed to go.
That's another thing that's going on with movies these days. You said what you had to say, and you still talking.
You're still talking.
You don't know when to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong with some movies today. So rental, huh?
Yeah, rental.
Okay. You know I'm gonna have to kill you, right? I mean, it's nothing personal, but you will die here tonight for giving that movie this rental.
Really? Over a rental?
I'm sorry.
I mean, I can see if I gave it a matinee.
I'm sorry, Martin. That's just the way it has to be. And you know what else has to be, Martin?
What's that?
I have to. Yeah, I'm going to kill you, Martin, but I'm going to kill you with trivia. Yes, Martin. Let's see if you can earn some gold stars tonight. Some stirs. Look at you reaching for him, Martin. But I think you can do this.
Big crazy eyes.
He's got those big. Yeah, you really want that star? Make that face. What is it? Man, you look even. That looks scary with them glasses on. You look like a cat reaching for some yarn with wearing shades.
Yeah, right.
But all right, Martin. The game that I have for you today, or this evening, is now. I'm going to admit it's kind of a hard one.
Oh, see.
I might have gone a little bit further than I should have. I did. I probably went too far.
God damn it!
I am the villain tonight. Mm-hmm. But let's see. You might get this. Okay.
Not.
No. Let's. And if it's too hard, I'll give you ample enough hints to get past the game. So painlessly, I'll take you out quick and painlessly. All right. So the way we're going to play this game is like this, Martin. This is a cop buddy film in a way when you think about it.
Sure.
And I don't know if you've noticed the pattern in cop buddy films. If a black man wants to work in Hollywood, try to get into a cop buddy film because that's what they do. They get a white cop and a black cop a lot of times.
Yes. That's a formula which I thought had kind of died out, but
no,
they're bringing it back.
No, they keep doing it. And there's a lot of them out there. So for this game right here, some of these movies are so obvious. I had to make it a little tricky for you, Martin.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the initials of both cops.
Oh, of both cops?
Of both cops.
Are you serious?
And I want you to name the movie.
Jesus, man.
And the initials, they're not the characters. They are the name of the actors.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All
So
right.
if
that's better.
Okay. All right. Just take it easy now. Take it easy.
Damn.
So I'm going to give you the initials of the white actor and the black actor.
Okay. All right.
And you have to tell me the movie that they're in.
Okay.
Okay. And it's going to start out pretty easy, Martin.
Okay.
Let's go to our first one right here. Martin, our first initials are, and let me bring the music up. The first initials are DG and MG. DG and MG. Now let the people out there think about this for a moment.
I know the first
You
one.
know, okay. DG and MG, these are the actors, not the characters, in what movie? Black cop, white cop, in a cop buddy film. Martin, who do you think it is?
I'm going to say Danny Glover and Mel Gibson in Lethal Weapon.
Martin, you are correct. It is Danny Glover and what's that boy's name? Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
And Lethal Weapon. I think this is the sequel where they went blind. I don't know what the fuck they shooting at. Where are they? I can hear them over here. So
Man, back in the day, Mel Gibson was even handsome with a mullet.
he made that mullet work, but back then mullets were the thing back in the 80s, man.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many videos. I was watching a bunch of videos from the 80s, and almost everybody had a mullet. Then goddamn Brits came over here with mullets. I was looking at a Tears for Fears video. One guy had a mullet down to his heels.
That's right.
All right, Martin, let me take it back over here. Let's go for the second one now.
All right,
Martin, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, number 2 is MG and BP. MG and BP. Whew. MG and BP, people. Just think of some actors that have the initials BP.
I'm trying to think. Okay, can you tell me which one is white, which one is black?
Think of some people who have the initials BP. Think of some actors who have the initials BP. That's a good enough hint right there.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm gonna see if some people in the chat know this. Martin, I'm looking at the chat. Oh, Martin,
Are they getting it in the chat?
I'm so sorry, Martin. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Martin. The one that I'm looking for is now BP. I thought you would have got that. BP for Brad Pitt.
Ah,
Brad Pitt, Martin. Morgan Freeman is the MG right there. Oh,
Corey.
I give it to you. I give it to you, man. I was okay, Morgan Freeman. But you didn't know that his last name is actually Morgan Gorman. Morgan Gordon. You know, he changed his name. I went to the original. I went to his slave name.
His first name is Moore. His second name
It's Gan.
His last name is Gan Freeman.
Yeah, you didn't know that? Okay, Martin, I'll give you that one. No wonder people weren't getting. There you go. I'll cut that shit off. All right. Martin, you get that one. You get that. And look, I'll even give me a. How dare you, Corey? How dare you? All right, people, let's just pretend like that never happened.
Oh man.
Well, hopefully I can get this one. Let me look. Let me look over these real quick to make sure my illiterate ass didn't do something stupid. Okay, this one is right.
Okay. All right,
Martin. The next one is WS and TLJ.
Damn it.
WS. No, not that one. WS and TLJ. Martin, do you know?
Oh,
you do? Okay.
Ooh.
I think you know this
I think I know.
Okay.
Although I wouldn't call it a cop buddy film, but all right.
It's a cop buddy film. If it's what I'm thinking of, people, it's a cop buddy film. You have to think out of the ordinary here.
Okay, all right.
But you think you got it, Martin?
Maybe.
Okay, Martin.
I'm gonna
say.
what
do you think it is?
I'm gonna say it's Wesley Snipes and Tommy Lee Jones in U.S. Marshals.
Oh, Martin. Oh no! No!
Hey!
No.
Hey.
Ooh, the thing is, Martin. Nah, that one doesn't count because I actually went through my head and said I'm using cops. Like 48 Hours doesn't count because Eddie Murphy
is not a cop.
It's not a cop. They have to be
He
cops.
pretends to be a cop.
No. Martin, the one I was thinking of, I'm sorry, Martin, you got that wrong. I was thinking of Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones in
They're
Man
not
in
cops.
Black. They're cops.
No, they're agents. Man, this game, come on.
They're cops.
They're not cops.
That counts.
No, it doesn't.
I looked up a list of cop buddy films and I was on it, man.
Oh my God, they're not cops.
I looked that up. It's the same thing. Agents are kind of cops.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a cop buddy film. I'm not gonna let you have this one. Now I've been fair. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Sure.
Whatever. Let's see what happens to the next
this crooked game.
Hey, I told you why I fucked up. No.
Oh, you only get to admit one fuck up per game.
That ain't a fuck up. They're intergalactic cops. Let's go to the next one.
The Green Lanterns are intergalactic cops. These are just, all right, whatever.
Okay, the next one is JC and CT. JC
that sounds like
and
two
C.
brothers playing dice on the corner.
Like two winos.
Yeah.
JC, what's up, CT? Hey, brother. All right, Martin.
Oh man.
Oops, sorry. I'm looking this up to make sure it's right. Okay, let me presume with the music because yes, it counts. JC and CT. Yes, let me bring the music back, Martin, because I am right on this one.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
JC and CT.
This one I will help you out with.
Okay.
One of the cops is not white.
That was the point of the game.
Okay, the white cop is not white in this.
Oh, okay.
It's a black cop and another kind of cop.
Okay, is that going to be Ride Along?
Wrong.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Martin. It is Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan.
Ah, damn.
Now that one was right.
That was yeah. I was on the right track. I just didn't quite get there.
Okay, and look at this picture right here. Jackie Chan's like, "Hey, it's Chris Rock," and he's like, "Hey, think all black men look alike?"
No, Chris Rock is over there.
I'll whoop your ass. But yeah, Martin. Yes, Chris Tucker, CT, and Jackie Chan,
Okay.
JC.
All
All right. Let me go ahead and bring the list back, Martin. Now that one was fair, right?
Yeah, that was fair.
Okay,
That was
all
fair.
right,
That
all
was
right.
fair.
Let's go to this next one right here. JF and CF. JF and CF.
Oh, dude.
Now this one I'll give you a hint on.
Okay.
It's a remake. JF and CF. It's a remake of a property.
Okay.
An adaptation, if you will. A cinematic adaptation.
JF and CF. Damn.
Not getting it?
I'm not.
Nothing coming to you at all?
Nothing.
Any of you people out there have it? JF and CF. I'll give you one more hint.
Okay.
TV show.
Yeah, no, I figured that's what you meant by that.
All right, Martin. I am so
Oh,
sorry.
wait. Oh, Miami Vice.
You know what? I'll let you have it since I messed up on the last thing, but you are right. It is Jamie Foxx, JF, and Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
And the remake are the screen adaptation of the TV show Miami Vice. Look at Jamie Foxx. Like, is that new iPhone 6? That shit's cool, slick.
It turns out nobody wanted us to make a movie of this.
That's what they should have done the whole 22 Jump Street thing with.
Yeah.
That was prime to make fun of. Cops walking around with no socks on.
I know.
T-shirts with fucking blazers and shit. They tried to bring this shit into the new millennium. Fuck y'all. That shit didn't make no sense. That was the most generic cop adaptation of anything.
Yeah.
All right, Martin. Now I think we're on a roll here. We only have a few more here. We got 2 more, Martin. All right. I think we're on number 6. And number 6, Martin, is SP and RS. SP and RS. Now, Martin, I'm gonna tell you that this one is tricky.
Okay.
This one's very tricky.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a hint on this.
Okay.
Old film.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute, hold on. You look like you got it. Anybody out there? It's an old movie. SP and RS. Some of you kids are probably not gonna get this, or you might just get one. Martin, do you think you have it?
Yeah.
Okay, Martin, what is your answer?
My answer is Sidney Poitier and Rod Steiger.
Okay, all right. You got it in the heat of the night, goddammit. Yes, Martin, you are correct. Call him Mr. Tips. Yeah. And call that other dude Rod Steiger, man. RS. Sidney Poitier, SP.
Hey, call me Mr. Tibbs.
Looked like Rod Steiger just told Sidney Poitier a racist joke. Look at look at the way he. So a nigga walks in the bar, right?
You know him? Like, man, I don't have time for this.
That was that movie where he slapped the shit out that Southern guy. You remember that?
Yes, I do. I bet that must have shocked audiences when they saw that too.
Oh yeah, there's a scene in this movie in the heat of the night. You should watch it. Look up the clip on YouTube. Sidney Poitier goes in to talk to his old Southern white dude he even has a servant bringing in fucking drinks in with white gloves and stuff. And the guys are like, I ain't talking to this nigga right here. And Sidney Poitier like, I'm gonna ask you again. The guy just says, you know what, fuck, I'm tired of you. And just slaps the shit out of Sidney Poitier without even a beat. Sidney Poitier said, fuck you. Slap that guy back. And you remember that guy was crying? Like,
I know.
What are you gonna do, Sheriff? The sheriff like, I ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. Yeah, he's over me. He'll slap me if I try to say something. All right, Martin, we got one more.
All right.
We got one more here, and our last one, Martin, is BG and
I was
DC.
expecting this one.
Were you expecting this one? You got this one?
Yeah, I got it.
See, Martin, this game wasn't such bullshit after all, was it? I fucked up once.
Yeah,
I fucked up once. All right, Martin, I'm going to let the people out there. I'm going to give them the music and let them think about this. BG and DC, cop buddy film. BG and DC. You got that, people? Some of you kids, you might not know this because even though it is a recent movie, it is a movie that is a little more independent than mainstream. Martin, you think you have it?
I think I got it.
All right, Martin, what is your answer?
I'm going to say that is Brendan Gleeson and Don Cheadle and The Guard.
Look at you, Martin. You're good at this. Look at that. Don Cheadle and Brendan Gleeson.
That's an awesome photo.
Who clearly,
I want a poster of that.
I want a poster of that too. Except I want to put your face on Don Cheadle, and I want to put my face on Brendan Gleeson. It's a good movie, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good movie, and you know what? It's very, very relevant to the show tonight because the director of that film did a movie that we're going to be talking about tonight.
I thought so.
Damn, they look like they hate each other. Look at that. I hate your black ass. I don't like you either.
You drunk Irishman.
You Irish motherfucker.
That's what you get. That's what you get.